Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to another video. It has been a very long time. I know, but I'm finally back. This week I heard some news, right? I heard some news this week before I started posting it once yet again. After like 4 months of taking a break of voiceovers. I heard some news this week that they're from Kentucky Kingdom, right? Their SOC T3, right? They said they're gonna it's been retired. It's been retired. T3 is the SLC. It's the red roller coaster located at Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville, Kentucky. And yeah. And this what I have to say for this roller coaster leaving. What I have to say after this roller coaster was standing at Kentucky Kingdom, like. But I know before this roller coaster got I know a long time that this roller coaster was one of the roughest coasters. I didn't really know about this roller T3 at Kentucky Kingdom, and but I watched a lot of videos about this roller coaster and reviews. But this roller coaster, they said this roller coaster sucks. Like look at this POV. Look at it. Look how shaky it is, and that's how you know this roller coaster is rough. It's probably rough like Ninja at St. Louis, Six Flags St. Louis, but yeah. So yeah, and T3 is definitely one of the worst coasters ever. I have to say, and it was not in T3 forever. It was not like T3. It wasn't like this when this coaster opened. When this coaster opened, it was a lot different. It opened as T2 in the spring of 1995, and they had like different trains back then, and it was T2 in the 1990s. And I think it was probably like a little smoother in the 1990s when it was named Team 2 T2. And yeah, in 1998 Six Flags purchased Kentucky Kingdom and the property, and it was actually taken off. T2 was deleted. It was taken off of the ride of Demon, and pretty much they decided to name it. It was actually originally supposed to be named Batman, derived probably like a Batman theme, but they decided not to, like a Batman thing in the SLC. I don't know, but dude, I don't know, but it was fine. It was good at least because Batman is usually used on BNM and Infert. I really forgot how to say that word after I took a long break. BNM and Invert. So it's pretty much it was and it was operating normally, like with a black and gray. The tracks were black, and then the supports were gray, and the track for T2 was also blue, was red. And I think the supports probably gray, but it might be red. It was like the same color scheme as the permit one, when it was operating last year or the past couple years as T3. So yeah, it continued operating to the following years until in 2009 when the ride shut down because they decided to shut down Six Flags to Kentucky Kingdom for good in 2009. And yeah, and then a few years after they shut down Kentucky Kingdom, a CEO decided to buy, or somebody decided to buy this park, because this park was abandoned. It was abandoned. It was abandoned like Indiana Beach was gonna be in 2020, but they decided to buy it. They decided to do the same thing years ago with Kentucky Kingdom. So they bought this park, and it was like literally so expensive. And a lot of roller coasters also opened back to the public. They also got new roller coasters as well, and probably new stuff like this slide you see right there. It's one of the biggest slides in the world. You should definitely ride it if you go to Kentucky Kingdom. Um, so yeah, they got a few new roller coasters. In 2019, they got a good CTI, and in 2000, the Kentucky Kingdom decided to open back to the public in 2012 after a couple years of sitting abandoned of the property. And yeah, so they decided to get a Vekoma Morgan roller coaster. It's a blue roller coaster. I really forgot the name because it's been a long time, I know, but I forgot the name. But it is a Vekoma roller coaster, which is in the upper side of the park, which is definitely the best roller coaster in the park. and they also have a CCI. I think it's called Kentucky. Oh yeah, it's called Kentucky Flyer. They have Kentucky Flyer open in 2019, and then now we got. Let's get back to T3. This is not a video of Kentucky Kingdom. So T3 opened back up in 20 feet. It opened in 2015 with new trains. And the trains were designed by a company called Kumba. Kumba. It was Kumba. It was named a T3 like normally, and it was the trains they designed. They had like restraints, right? Restraints that it will bang your head around, and that's how this ride became one of the worst coasters ever. If it wasn't for that, the ride wouldn't still operate, and the ride wouldn't have like another 10 seasons. Like it wouldn't have been like the British Ranch at Six Flags New England, but definitely Greater East More Experience in Wildwood, New Jersey. It wouldn't have been like that. So back to the ride. We have to get going. So back to the ride. So the ride continued to operate as T3 to 2015 to 2022. After the 2022 season, the ride closed to the public as normally, but in May 2023, Kentucky Kingdom announced that T3 will be retiring after 25 or 1995. I think that was 28 years. I'm pretty much 28 years after this ride was operation. It decided to retire, and it decided to retire after 28 years, and it will replace the ride. So we'll replace the T3. So I got two options. A lot of people are saying that we'll replace T3 it's probably gonna be RMC Raptor. Oh, I'm sure it could probably fit there actually. It's actually gonna be very good. And they said they can actually do two options with this ride. They can probably redeem the ride or probably put new trains and probably make it probably a better SOC like Raider Easter or either Riddler's Revenge. Can it be like that or can it be different? So I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna get torn down and probably change up to another probably get turned down or get replaced probably like another roller coaster. But people are saying probably redeem it. They're probably gonna redeem it to T4. Probably let it open for 2024, for the 2024 season. Probably put new trains too, and yeah. So yeah, pretty much they're probably gonna put new trains and they're probably gonna put new trains. Probably get a new color scheme as well. Change the resort supports to gray. Or probably keep the whole ride to red, but probably change the whole trains and change the name to T4. Get the restraints like the West restraints, which is probably unlikely. But I have to say the second reason. The second reason why because the second reason is to replace this roller coaster. Like I said a couple minutes ago, they could probably replace it with an RMC Raptor. People are saying to replace the ride with an RMC Raptor. And I'm currently kind of agree with that, but I don't really agree with that since there's two options. I probably agree with the other options. So, yeah, pretty much yeah. Oh wait, give me a second. So they could probably replace it with RMC Raptor, and if they decided to put an RMC Raptor, Kentucky Kingdom will have two RMCs in their lineup. They'll have they have an RMC hybrid in their park in the upper side. I think it's called like Lightning let me think about it. Hold on. I mean I cannot think about it right now. So it's called like Lightning something. And they also have a they have an RMC Raptor. If you choose to get an RMC Raptor, they'll have two RMCs, an RMC hybrid and an RMC Raptor like Six Flags Fiesta Texas have. But let me tell you the second option. The second option is a Morgan Hyper. Like I mean they could probably like people are seeing nowadays they can probably get a Vekoma launch coaster like other parks are getting, and they're probably they're also letting Vekoma launch coaster come to the United States, and Kentucky like the parks in the United States, and Kentucky can be one of them. So Yeah, Kentucky Kid can be one of them to get the the new Vekoma launch coaster, and I think that the new Vekoma launch coaster, I would agree with that because RMC and RMC Raptor, I kind of agree with that too because there's really no RMC Raptors from the Kentucky area, and there's no RMC Raptors near Kentucky, so it might be the only RMC Raptor in the southeast United States. So yeah, I prefer with the RMC I prefer. I guess I would prefer the new I would prefer the RMC Raptor because there's no RMC Raptors nearby. But how about the Vekoma thing? And that thing is also new too. They can probably put a launch to it. It could probably be named to the T4, the all of that. So yeah, that's probably all. That's probably all gonna be it for the video. And I don't have to. Yeah, I'm finally back after. Yeah, this is the first video since I haven't posted in a very very long time, since like December or yeah, since December 2022. That was my last video before I took a break on YouTube, and it's now May 2023. It's really long. It's been a long time. I know, y'all, but I'm finally back, and I'll be posting more videos than last time. So yeah, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have for today. It's really late when I'm making this video right now. So yeah, that's all I have today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and comment down below and turn those notifications on. And let me know in the comments, what do you think? What will place T3 at Kentucky Kingdom? What will happen after T3 when the whole thing gets torn down? Could it be a redeem? Can it be torn down? Be a new roller coaster right there? What can it be? So yeah, that's all for the video. And hit the subscribe button, put on those notifications on, give a like, comment, and subscribe. And see you guys next time. Bye. Later on, folks.